Rarely does a concept for a game alone sell me on it, but Stray's puzzle-solving mechanics and cyberpunk-looking city, in addition to its concept, sold me almost immediately. But how is Stray? Does it live up to its unique premise, or is it a catastrophe? Okay, you knew I had to make at least one cat pun. It's the only one in this video. At least of those that I wrote. Who knows how much restraint I have. But, anyways, let's get it right into this review. Hi guys, ZPX here, reviewing today Stray for PS4, PS5, and PC. I played the PS5 version because it was free. Anyways, before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, leave a comment, and I will make you have an allergic reaction to a cat. Because I'm actually allergic to cats, alright? I played this game despite that. Stray is an interesting game. I know I talked about how the concept completely pulled me in, but it's also interesting because of the gameplay. You don't go around fighting enemies or anything. It's a stealth puzzle game, so you do all that instead of fighting enemies. The closest thing there is to, like, enemies in this game are the drones towards the end of the game. But instead of fighting them, you try to hide from them or try trapping them so they don't attack you. All this gives Stray a very different vibe from most games today, and it's just different. I know I just said that, but also walking around the city, you know, running feels good. The game just feels fine. Sometimes I don't even want to run because, like, it's just way too beautiful looking. But I don't have a whole lot to say about the gameplay because I kind of did just describe it all to you, which isn't inherently a bad thing. If there's no combat or anything like that, it's mainly just puzzle solving and exploration. That's all I got to say. So yeah, the core gameplay for Stray is good. In Stray, you play as a stray cat who doesn't really have a name in a post-apocalyptic world where humans don't exist anymore, and all that's left are a few cats and robots and drones who coexisted with humans when they did exist. It's a rather straightforward story, and I don't want to get into spoilers, but you are very invested in this cat and what they're trying to do. I also love how info on this cat is left pretty vague. You don't know the cat's name, you don't know how old it is, and you don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. Those details for this cat are left to the player to make up, which I think is pretty cool. I don't own any cats myself, but if you own a cat, you can imagine maybe this being your cat. That is a really nice way to build upon this unique concept. This is the other stuff segment, the segment where I talk about other stuff worth mentioning but not much to say on. I really like the music in this game. Each song sets the tone perfectly. On top of that, I really like the look of this game as well. Not only the graphics and visuals, as that does look amazing, but also the art style they chose. It looks realistic yet cartoony, and the cyberpunk setting in this game is visually stunning. I love so much of this game because of how well it built up on its own concept, but my main issue with this game is that, well, I just wish we got more. And that could be seen as kind of a good thing, but I feel we didn't really get to know many of the characters too much, and we didn't really get too familiar with this world. Maybe with a sequel we can see more of this world, although story-wise, this game does not need a sequel. But on the other hand, me wanting more isn't that bad of a thing. Other than that, the only other slight complaint is this glitch that made me have to restart from the last checkpoint. Yeah, it is funny, but restarting something is not that funny. Other than that, though, that was the only glitch I ran into, by the way. So other than that, There's so much to love about Stray. So today we've looked at how Stray is a very unique game in concept and how it did an incredible job executing said concept. And also something I never mentioned is that this is developed by Blue 12 Studios, who have never made a game before this one, and you would never notice. They made a game with such a unique concept and a stunning world, and made the 4 hours of this game a very good 4 hours. And if the only thing I have coming out of it, if the only complaint I have after this game is I want more, you know, I wish they built upon this a little bit more. I'm good with what we have, but we could have gotten more. Didn't really make much sense, but if that's the main complaint, you made a damn good game. With that said, I'm going to give Stray a 9 out of 10. Not a 9.5, not a 10, but a 9 out of 10. It's also not the most ambitious game ever, so I feel like I can't really score it too much higher than a 9 out of 10. But definitely get this game. You know, support this game. It's $30, I believe. But if you have the PS Plus, the new PS Plus tiers, you get it for free. So that's pretty solid. And trust me, this, like, I would have spent money on this game, but getting it for free is a bargain. Anyways, that was my review for Stray. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Do you like the game? Do you not like the game? Do you have the game? Do you not have the game? And if you don't have the game, do you want the game? Do you not want the game? Anything about Stray, let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, or I will make you allergic to cats and throw some cats at you. Okay, bye guys!